throughout high school and undergrad, I was somewhat of an athlete, but never really focused on nutrition. And then so starting to get older a little bit, I'm 28, and I could tell that not focusing on nutrition was really starting to get to me. So I joined a gym and started working out, and I could tell that I wasn't seeing the results that I wanted to see. And I was getting stronger, but I was also just not able to push it as hard in workouts. And then as much as I was working out, I also wasn't seeing the benefits physically. Man, I really want to make a change and do something different. And that was the one area nutrition-wise that I hadn't focused on, that I thought, hey, if I just try to change it up a little bit, then hopefully I see some better results. So first thing was I wanted to lose body fat, but I didn't want to lose strength at all. And so I wasn't too sure kind of like how that was going to go, because it seems like a lot of times you try to do one or the other. So at first it was, it was a little intimidating, just not knowing and being on a nutrition plan before. But I think what helped initially with that was that it wasn't like as strict as I thought it was going to be, but it was a plan that I felt like I could attack. And so there wasn't like specific measurements that kind of might have would intimidate or made it harder just to start. But there was portion control, there was suggested foods to eat, and then there was also a coach where I could text them, call them, I could reach out anytime where I had questions about a certain type of food. And so it kind of alleviated the stress of having to do it all on my own. Clothes started fitting differently. I did start losing body fat and gaining muscle, which was good. But the number one thing that I noticed is how my body felt. And after being consistent with the nutrition plan, a lot of foods, I'm very routine. So I got into a groove with a lot of foods. Then when I would eat foods that were outside of the nutrition plan, I could really tell how that affected my body. And then, which motivated me more so to continue eating well. Yeah, so support from a coach was great. It was check in once weekly, at least, to see kind of how I was doing. I would do a weigh-in. And what was great about the weigh-in too, it was basically numbers to keep track, but it wasn't the focus of the whole program. So then coach would check with me and see, look over my eating, what I'm eating, ask me also about sleep, about water intake, about recovery, about how much I'm hitting the gym. And so it was really, with the coach, just almost a lifeline of being able to be in constant contact. So I think it's just the whole wellness program of it. And so I feel better physically, mentally, even emotionally. I mean, it's a holistic kind of thing that I felt like I took my nutrition and my exercise into other areas of my life. So my work, my college studies. And so I think it's just overall kind of benefited me. I remember talking with the coaches early on that I was really seeking not like a diet, but more just a lifestyle. And that I realized that I wasn't, for my long-term goals, and my long-term goals, I'm really thinking, 20, 30 years down the road of how my health is going to be, that I couldn't just do something quick and maybe get some muscle and look good, but I really wanted to completely change how I approached eating food. I'd say, hey, if you're trying to get in shape, if you're trying to learn more about nutrition and trying to change how you approach food and your lifestyle, then give Paragon a call.